เรารู้ว่าชีวิตเราไม่ได้ไปไหนชีวิตเรามันอยู่แค่เนี้ยคือเรารู้สึกว่ามันต้องมี something ที่มากกว่านั้นและจุดนั้นเรารู้สึกว่าวิธีที่ดีที่สุดก็คือเราคืนอะไรให้กับสัตว์ป่า
Deforestation, the action of clearing a wide area of trees. It is no hidden secret that our once bountiful natural world has suffered the tragic loss of some of the greatest geographical locations known to mankind. With natural forests covering more than 30% of our Earth's land surface, our once primitive habitat and declining fauna, flora, and animal ecosystems are facing extinction on an unprecedented mass scale. Unfortunately, the impacts of deforestation are terribly easy to find. The consequences of an alarming loss of biodiversity have brought about irreversible gene pool depletion that has been attributed to the rapid destruction of habitats. It has been reported that 70% of the world's known plant and animal species native to our natural forests are losing their habitats as a result of deforestation, a problem that ultimately leads to death. Join us as our team of dedicated Southeast Asian youth environmental activists turned documentarians explore ways we as one human race can come together as a collective to save the future of biodiversity today. Meet Vijo, the co-founder of Our Land, an initiative birthed on the sunny shores of the Land of Smiles, Thailand, that is dedicated to conserving and expanding wild spaces whilst ensuring human-wildlife coexistence.
One word to describe my environmental journey. I'd say mesmerizing, maybe, because for me, it's always been the magic that nature has to provide to all of us. We've been so disconnected from it, and I still feel that I'm largely disconnected from it. I do spend a lot of time in nature, but I still feel that there's so much for me to see and to learn and to observe. So I left the corporate world and moved into nature. I don't think that was actually a choice. I think people ask me that was so, how did you make that decision? Actually, I think that nature and the universe actually made the decision for me. And I personally believe that the best kind of decisions are the ones that you don't make yourself, the ones that other people make for you or the universe makes for you. As I spend more and more time in national parks, I kept thinking like, wow, this is such a beautiful place, but this is a piece of nature in which I cannot, despite the fact that I can spend time in it, I can't seem to do anything in it. So for the result of that, and the result of that is that I decided to finally go, okay, so let's go find a place in which I can do that. And I can do things I want to do. That was the first step first step in moving away from the city life or the corporate life, and then moving into more of a lifestyle that I live now. Right. So that I would say is the first step that kind of really got me out here.
Our Land aims to protect and re-establish wildlife corridors while developing sustainable techniques and systems for living in harmony with nature, a mission their organization has aligned with their vision of a world where wild spaces are thriving, expanding, and cherished for their sustained benefit of people and wildlife. Here's what Vijo had to tell us.
Individual actions that we can do is to move to a lesser meat, because it's not an easy thing to completely just shift off meat for a lot of people, right? We still need to find ways in which we can find a nutritional balance between, not eating meat and eating plant-based materials. But it can be done using vehicles that were electric, right? But that becomes really expensive because of the fact that not all of our countries are going to be supporting that kind of system. There's one really important thing that I can say that really matters personally, and that is to meditate. The reason why I say meditate is because it is only in the calmness of your mind that you can actually, you can deal with all the turbulence that's outside of your mind. The only way to deal with that actually is to actually deal with what's inside your own mind. I'd say today, if you're a conservationist, start to meditate. because you need the mind space. It's not just about you consuming more or you consuming less. You're also, as an environmentalist, you're also going to step into a world which is at war, right? We are trying to change a world that has been this way for 10,000 years. Of course, the past 200 years, they've done massive damage. But the past 10,000 years is, 6,000, 7,000 years ago, we formed the first city in the world. So we moved on. But we need to be able to calm the mind so that we have some mind space and we're able to deal with all the emotions that come to us in the environment.
It is evident how much positive change each individual can bring. Can you imagine what strength and power we would have together as one? So the next time you're inspired to make a change, act on it. The future is promised to no one.